Hi everyone, welcome back to Stowe's Return to Sport program. Today we are going to be looking at a lower body preparedness session. So we're going to run through about 5 lower body exercises. As I said before in the last session, it's not about speed, it's not about getting a really heavy workout in. This is more about preparing our muscles and getting them ready for when we come back to school and we are getting straight back into sport. So as of the 8th of March, obviously, sport will continue again here at Stowe. So we want to make sure that we reduce the likelihood that you're going to get injured. So we're offering you an opportunity to run through a couple of upper body, lower body, and a sort of cardio high intensity session on the Friday. As well as giving you some examples of running sessions, cycling sessions, or any other sort of longer cardio sessions that you might want to do on your own on a Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday or Sunday. So today we're going to kick off with a lower body session. So we're purely just going to be working on our lower body and just getting the muscles working again, getting ourselves ready and raring to go for some sport on the 8th of March. Cool. So, first set of 5 exercises we're going to do real slow, real controlled. So we're going to go through a squat. So feet shoulder width apart, chest up, breathe in, keep your core engaged, and we're just going to sink down and come back up. So we're going to do 10 reps. Okay, I want you to go as low as you can. I want you to keep your toes turned slightly out. I want you to keep your eyes up. Arms out in front, knees going out over your toes, core engaged, and we're just going to run through 10 repetitions of this exercise. So we're going to do 5 rounds of the 5 exercises, and then we're going to do 3 core exercises just to finish us off at the end and to make sure we are ready and raring to go. Cool, so that's our squat. Next one is the lunge. So I'm going to take a big step out, back knee comes down to the floor, step back. Simple as that. Nice and easy to start with, nothing too strenuous. We're just trying to get all of the joints, so our ankle, knee, hip, working through their full range of motion. Get all those muscles firing again. Some of us might have had extended Christmas holidays in terms of being physically active. So it's good now to just get to the point where we're waking our body up when we get back into school. Spring, snow's all gone, flowers are coming out, everyone's happy. Days are longer, and we can start enjoying our sport again and making sure we're having fun. So, next one's a clean and press. So, feet shoulder width apart. I'm just going to literally touch my fingertips on the floor and press over my head. Real simple. Try and keep your chest up. So I'm sinking down between my knees as I do that. Okay, just again, taking my hips through their full range of motion, engaging my glutes and my hamstrings as I come up when I reach over my head. These are really good warm-up exercises as well. So if you're going to do HIIT sessions, any kind of lifting sessions, anything like that, even if it's in the gym or if it's sport, just running through these exercises, mobilize the joints, activate the muscles, get our heart rate going, get our blood flowing a little bit better, and prepare us for physical activity. So the next one is called an extended RDL. So RDL, Romanian deadlift, or a stiff leg deadlift, and we're going to do a single leg one. So I'm going to stand on one leg. What I'm going to do is going to take that foot out and extend out in front. Bring my leg back to stationary and extend out and come back. So we're looking balance, control, extension through our hamstrings. Great at warming up our glutes, warming up our hamstrings, preparing those for any kind of strenuous exercise we're going to do. Really good for balance as well. So we're going slight leg, slight bend in the leg. So it's not straight leg, it's stiff leg. So I'm bending ever so slightly through that leg in order to extend, control through that muscle. And then we're going to go into a side lunge. So we'll do 5 each side. So starting in the middle, big step out, directly down, bend, over to the other side, bend. So keeping everything square, just bending through that. Again, really opening up through our hip, working the muscles that control our hip, our knee, and our ankle. Really good for general health and well-being, but also really good for warming us up and getting us ready for whatever sport we're going to play. Nice. So we're going to run through those again. So set up, feet shoulder width, and just sink down through our squats. Arms out in front, nice and balanced. We're going to move a little bit quicker this time. Knees coming out over, sink down as low as you can. Good, straight into our lunges. So a big step out, back knee comes down to the floor. Really try and maximize that space that you're creating. Keeping our toes in line on train tracks, so they should be slightly wider than behind each other. Good, so just 5 on each side. Feet shoulder width apart, chest up again, fingers come down to in line or in front of your fingertips. And just making sure we're taking ourselves through full range of motion of most of those joints, raising our heart rate, and just getting ourselves ready and raring for whatever sports lay ahead for us next term. Bit of rugby, bit of hockey, bit of netball, bit of cricket maybe, whatever it is. So balanced on one leg, extend out and back. Try and not let this foot touch the floor. Five on the right, and we'll switch, and 5 on the left. Nice. And then to our side lunges. Big step out, boom, and big step out. Trying to keep that leg extended as much as possible. So we're sinking down, we're opening up through our hip. Gonna work all those adductor and abductor muscles, including our hamstrings, glutes, all the muscles that work through around our hips, all of those. So we're going into our next round of that. Straight into our squats. Definitely starting to warm up now. Not overly strenuous, but hopefully you'll feel your legs working. Good, and then into our lunges. Just going to run through one more round of this. So we're going to do 3 complete rounds. And then if you want to pause the video, do another 2 rounds, it's absolutely fine. If you want to join me in the core exercises straight away, then that's absolutely fine as well. Hopefully you've got a bit of a flavour for what the movement should look like. A few of the key training points, making sure we're keeping our abs engaged, keeping ourselves controlled through all of the movement, and just taking that movement to your range, wherever that is, and feeling like we're in control through each of the movements. Clean and press, fingertips come down in front of my fingers and straight up. Ooh. So our heart rate should be raised slightly. Breathing rate raised slightly. And we're trying to activate and mobilize through each one of our joints, through each of the major muscle groups. Cool, what was the next one? RDLs. Standing on one leg, balance, control, extend through to the front. One more. Good. Hopefully you managed to stay balanced the whole way through. I lost it. Keep that tight and push your chest forward. Nice. And lastly, we're into our side lunges. So feet square, facing forward, big step out, this leg stays straight, drop down, bring it back, and over to the other side. So we're doing 5 each side. This is our 2. Again, chest stays up, chest stays square to your hips. One more each side. Brilliant. So either go for another 2 rounds of that, following the same protocol, 10 reps of each, or grab yourself a drink and we'll prepare ourselves to go through 3 core exercises, and this time we're going to do 3 rounds of 10 reps of those 3 exercises. So our exercises are our plank rotation. So we're going to set up in a press-up position, rotate one arm through, and then reach up to the sky, 5 on the right, one arm through, and up to the sky, 5 on the left. Then we're going to do plank sidewalks. So we're going to stay in a solid press-up position. I'm going to move one step with my right hand and to there, and then one step over to the left. So we're going to do 5 to the right, 5 to the left, and then we're going to do plank extension. So a little bit like that RDL extension. We're in a plank position. I'm going to extend my right arm and my left leg, alternate, out and off the floor, come back, and then extend the other way. So 5 on the right, 5 on the left for each 3 of the exercises, taking us to a total of 10, and we're going to do 3 rounds of each of those exercises. So plank rotation. I'm going to set up in a press-up position. I'm going to take my left hand, I'm going to reach it out across, and then reach it up to the sky. I'm going to do 5 of these. Just slide your fingertips along the floor if you need to, or keep it just above. 5 on the right, and then 5 on the left. Nice. Then we're going to go straight into our plank sidewalks. So I'm going to set up in a press up position, feet on the floor, hands on the floor, fingers facing forward, thumbs facing in. And then I'm going to move one step to the right, moving my hand and my foot at the same time. And then one step to the left, moving my hand and my foot at the same time. So I'm going to go step, step, and I'm going to go step, step. That's 1, 2, they're hard. And then we're going to go into our plank extension. So I'll set up slightly at an angle for you. And you're going to go arm and leg at the same time. So, trying to focus on keeping our center of gravity in the middle of our belly button. Squeeze, control through our abs. Engage, keep our breathing nice and steady. And move with control and dexterity. Those 3 exercises put together are tough. Okay, we're going to do another 2 rounds. So, set up in a press up position. Rotate 5 to the right, then 5 to the left. Extend out, extend up. And then same on the other side. Following your hand with your eyes as well. Okay, our walks. Take 5 or 10 seconds between each exercise. Just catch your breath. That's okay. So set up, foot and hand together. 1, 2, 3. Woo. 5 each side. Little 5-second rest. And then we go into our plank extensions. So remember, control. Extend through the arm, extend through the leg. Try and stay as balanced and as focused as you can. So I want my torso to move as little as possible throughout the movement, stabilizing through my abdominals, shoulders, and hips. Right, we're going to do 1 more round. Turns out it's very warm in here now. 1 more round. Plank rotations. 5 more seconds and then we'll go. Grab a drink, get ready. Last little sequence. Press up position, slide your hand through. Follow it up to the ceiling. Five, nice. And then 5 on the right. Nice. Straight into our plank sidewalks. Little rest. Losing the ability to talk and do now, which means it must be working. 1, 2, 4, 5, And last one is our superheroes or plank extensions. So set up, controlled, bang. That was terrible. Nailed it. Done. Whatever day it is. What day is it? Wednesday. Done. Lower body, core, prepped, ready and raring for you to return to school. I'm going to catch my breath now and prepare myself for Friday's session. Okay, look forward to seeing you there.